Welcome back to the channel. Let's do some positive EV betting with A Train Station. Yesterday, I'll start off with looking at yesterday. Kind of a push. I did have a parlay at DraftKings that I do parlays with A Train Station. It was centered around Pena getting a hit because he was a big favorite. And there was positive EV on that. So the bet was basically Pena to get a hit and the two pitchers to get 3 strikeouts or more, and that cashed. So I actually ended up up $30. But I mean, as far as the losses, it's just very. I look at the CLV on my losses. I mean, it's just variance. MLB is tough. If you look at just MLB, I lost. I'm being very, very conservative on MLB side, but still lost quite a bit on that. Anyway, let's get to it. Weightings. I'm going 1-1 half, and then low vig. Even though I think low vig mirrors Bet Online. Had already bet. Let's pick off the best ones right now. I'm just going to go 175 away to 2, and we'll go to 2 days. Nothing at noon. I'm surprised. Let's drop this to 1.5. It's kind of a short list. Still, here's something. Javier Baez, total bases. Now, this is one where there's really not been. It doesn't look like. So there's a new feature. And it's the so I had that. Okay, there's your. So it's hard to see, maybe hard to see, but the tan line indicates line movement, recent line movement. And it doesn't look like the dark, so it doesn't really look like there's been a lot of line movement on this one. Everybody's got a pretty high hold on this bet. Bet Online, it's negative with Bet Online. I'm passing. That one's gone. Let's refresh and see. So there's nothing for the noon game or the early games. I mean, I guess I could take this down to 1. Let's just take the weight off and see if anything comes up. Too much. I'm looking at MLB right now. Tell you what, let's I'm going to switch gears here. Let's go to the defaults. I'm trying to find some of the early baseball plays first, but nothing's really coming up. All right, here we go. Colin Ray strikeouts under 4.5. Ooh, 5.5. Oh, that's over. That's a big dog. Big dog. Here we've got, so we've had some line movement. Pinnacle and Caesars not much, but they've got a heavy lean to the under. FanDuel as well. Bet Online's is off. Bet Online was at 108. Oh, you know what? I Bet Online moved to 5.5. Well, it's offering a one-sided line. Okay. Interesting. I like this play. Let's go get it. Bet Rivers. I got to hurry, though. This is Tampa Bay. So this is under 4.5. We'll just do 5. As I've said before, I am treading lightly. PC minus 160 through baseball season, and then I'll reevaluate. All right, so that one's done. Let's look at Jose Caballero. Here's the arbitrage. There's your purple. Hard line movement. Bet Online has moved recently. Caesars. Yeah, I like this bet. We'll go get it. Little bit nervous about the line movement, but still, I think a good bet. 140. Oh, that line's moved. I can get it at 140 now. It's a favorite play. Well, problem these heavy favorites. I'm really skittish about these heavy favorites because I've been losing those. These heavy favorites, particularly in baseball, I've been losing. Let me see if there's any other 12 o'clock action before I. Nope. All right. Let's look at this 2 o'clock. Tacoma. What the fuck? Tacoma Rainiers and Sacramento River Cats. This is baseball, but it's all right. We'll look at it. Under 9.5. You got Caesars, Pinnacle hanging a minus 158. I know nothing about this. This is pretty thin. I like unders though. Actually, I think I'm going to bet this. I mean, I don't really need to know anything about it. Tacoma Rainiers. Guess I'll have to do it like this. Tacoma. Under 9.5. It's a pretty thin read. Basically, I'm just keying off of Pinnacle, and it's an ARB. Arbitrage with Pinnacle. All right. Boston Red Sox money line. Doesn't look like there's any EV here. DraftKings has moved. Really hadn't been a lot of line movement either. DraftKings I don't see DraftKings on here. I don't see them at all. Minus 125. Okay. DraftKings moved its line. You can see the tan. So they've recently moved their line on that one. I'm kind of staying away from total bases. Let's look at Sandoval strikeouts to the over. Now we got some strong line movement, recent line movement here. Pinnacle's moved. Hard Rock's moved. Fliff has moved. Well, if Fliff has moved, then we just need to go ahead and bet it. It's a joke. Not a good one. FanDuel has not moved much. They've moved a little. So this is plus money. The problem is Bet Online is right there with them. Yeah, see, this is. So this is a bet between Bet Online and FanDuel versus Pinnacle. And look at Pinnacle's hold, 8%. Yeah, pass. This is a pass. I don't like it. Let's look at this other strikeout. Quinn Priester strikeouts. Lots of recent line movement here as well. Pinnacle's moved to the right. Bet Online has moved to the right, but not so much. It's another deal where if you go with Bet Online, it's probably not much there. All right, I'm going to go back to. I'm not feeling this. I'm going to go back to the Pinnacle Bet Online strategy with a dabble with Caesars. Dabble. I mean, I'm not going to force any plays. If they're not there, they're not there. I am constraining this quite a bit. All right, 15 results. Let's roll through these. Andy Page's total bases. Okay. No real recent line movement. It's an arbitrage. So these I'm passing on, and I am going to record why. So my issue with this one is there's no line movement. The sharp books are still favoring the under. The target book is heavily favoring the under. And there's no movement. This is probably just not a big popular bet, but so now that we've got the line movement information in A-Train Station, I'm going to really monitor these. Basically, what this is these are dog plays. These are dog plays that the sharp books are still favoring it by minus 130. Those I'm going to avoid. I don't even know who this guy is. Let me look at his stats real quick. See, yeah, he plays for the Dodgers, right fielder. He's gotten 2 bases 2 out of 5 times, so it's not like it's never happens. Will Smith total bases. Let's look at this one. Same deal. I guess these bets aren't getting a lot of action. However, this is not necessarily the same deal because the side that we are betting is the favored side. So it's different. There's no line movement, but we're on the favored side this time. He actually lately has really been hot. He's been red hot lately. He got 2 bases last night. This one I'm going to bet. Bet Rivers, Dodgers. Treading lightly, as I said. Let's refresh. Tobias Harris points. This was for tomorrow. DraftKings is moving. No. PointsBet is moving. PointsBet went from minus 115 to plus 100. No movement. So this is another pass. You've got the three sharp books, no movement, favoring the under. Target books favoring the under. So this is my dog fade. This is another dog play. So the under is favored by minus 120. Like I say, this line movement stuff is new, so I'm just going to compile some stats. I just want to see if I see any kind of trends with some of these. Then I'll switch my thought process. Isaiah Hartenstein. No line movement. The books are pretty well aligned. Strong play, even it's not a strong play, but it's a small positive EV on the under. I think there's enough here to play this. Isaiah Hartenstein, PRA under 17 and a hook. Oh, God damn it. All right. Under 17 and a hook. Oops, the promo. Oh, odds boost. Any bet type. Oh, today's the last day? I'm going to save that. Okay. Joel Embiid. This is an over at Bovada. I'm going to hold off. It's an over. It's tomorrow. Jaylen Brown assists. Here we've got arbitrage everywhere. DraftKings, Bovada, BetOnline is Pinnacle and Caesars nicely aligned here. Canby book, sharp line movement to the left. Looks like DraftKings is just getting called out here. So, yeah, I'm going to go to DraftKings and get this one. Heat. Celtics. Jaylen Brown over 2.5. This line has moved. It's minus 135 now. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the under. Yeah. No, it's moved. It's over 135. So that line's gone. I mean, it's not entirely gone. There's still 2% there. Maybe I can get this at Bovada at a better number. Let me see. I don't get a lot of action at Bovada. Great. Jaylen Brown assists. That line's moved. I don't even know why I bothered with Bovada. All right. Well, that was a waste. Well, I mean, at 135, it's still 2%. What was Bovada? Of course, 145. Why did I even bother looking? I'm going to bet this even at the 135 because mainly because I spent so much time looking at it. Pinnacle PBC minus 160. Okay. Haywood Highsmith rebounds. So this isn't over. Not a lot of line movement. BetOnline has kind of moved a little bit to the to the under slightly, still heavily favoring the over. FanDuel's just kind of hanging out there. So there's arbitrage here. Somebody's wrong. That's the first time I've actually seen this. The Bovada is actually set their over between the Novig best and worst case odds. I think that's kind of the first time I've ever seen that, where it fell like that. I feel like I'm betting a lot of favorites. And maybe it's the way I've set this up, but rebounds over. Well, he hasn't gotten 3.5. He's 0 for 5. I'm going to bet it. This is one that I passed on. I would have passed on, and I did yesterday. Basically, this is the scenario where the stats don't support the bet, and I was wrong. Well, let's put it this way. I think had I gone ahead and just bet all those, I'd have been 8 and 5. So the moral of the story, I think, is you have 3 books here that have a strong opinion about this. Really 4. You got BetMGM too. I mean, and we're on this even FanDuel. The thing about this is even FanDuel, where we're betting it at, likes the over. I have convinced myself. Actually, FanDuel's moved their line a little bit. It's 115 now. It's even better. So what are we calling this one? This is PBC 160. So the green is EV. I was trying to see if the green meant EV and line movement. Jason Tatum assists. Here we've got a difference of opinion between Bet Online and Pinnacle. The target side is the under on the Bovado side, which probably is not even there, but we'll look real quick. I mean, there's no even point in analyzing this. Jason Tatum assists to the under. It's not going to be there because it never is there with Bovado. It's rarely. Well, Jason Tatum assists to the under minus 115. It's there. Holy shit! I'm about to fall over. If you go just Bet Online, it's not a play though. If you go Pinnacle and Bet Online and Caesars, Pinnacle moved its line from, so it looks like originally it was 124. Then it went to 165. Now it's moved back slightly. Bet Online moved the other way. Bet Online started at 152. He's 2 for 2. I mean, we're looking at a coin flip here. I'm gonna bet it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna cut it down to $3. So this is a PBC minus 130. Let's refresh. Chris Bassett strikeouts. We got arbitrage. We got line movement. Wow, look at that. So Pinnacle and Caesars, hard line movement to the left. Bet Online has not moved. Pinnacle started at 145. So there must be a lot of money coming in for on sharp books for this to move like that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to bet it. Kansas City Royals. God damn it. mean, they kick you off after two or 3 minutes. Fuck. I don't know why my screen has gone black on. Oh well, you don't need to look at me anyway. This is Pinnacle and Caesars sharp movement to minus 217. Okay. Mercer Bears. So we have Low Vig, Bet Online, and Caesars. No movement. And they're favoring the other side. This is a pass. This is my statistical dog play pass. I just want to see what I'm interested to see how that trends out tomorrow. First 5 innings, Pittsburgh Pirates. So the dark tan means there's been line movement. I think that's. I'm not sure what that one does. All right. So, well, I like this play. I mean, it's basically a coin flip with Bet Rivers offering the only plus money in the market. There's not been. I'm still trying to understand these line movement. I guess this is saying there was line movement, but not recent. I can't tell because it's not tan. Doesn't matter. I'm taking the Pirates. Fuck it. Plus 104. This is actually BCL. minus 115. This is actually going a little bit against Pinnacle here, because if you go with Pinnacle only, it's still positive. All right. I bet it. Ross Stripling strikeouts. Let's look at this one. Here we've got some recent line movement to the left. FanDuel also moving its lines the other way. FanDuel's gone from minus 113 to plus 118 on the over. So they're getting a lot of action on the under. Pinnacle and Caesars also favoring the under. Yeah, I'm passing on this one. It almost looks like FanDuel has moved its lines to mimic where Pinnacle is. The only thing here is that Bet Online is the outlier. It almost looks like Bet Online is getting caught out. Interesting. So this is another dog play. I just can't get behind it. I was thinking maybe I bet the under. Russell Westbrook over. I don't like this one. I can already tell you I don't. PRA over. I don't know. He comes off the bench. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm not betting that. Nikola Jovic. So this is another over dog play. Pretty high hold. No EV. If you go bet on it, it's a pass. Pascal Siakam assists. This is tomorrow. Look at this line movement. That's pretty fucking clear. I'm surprised they're getting so much line movement on a game tomorrow as opposed to today. I'll probably come back on later, see what's out there. Bet online. Everybody's moving their lines. This one's really interesting. So let's go back. Pinnacle, Caesars. It's 2% play. The one thing I don't like about Pinnacle's moved this line towards the under. So has Bet Online. Yeah, I don't like it. It's tomorrow anyway. Boxing. This is Saturday. Pass on that. All right, guys. I think that's it for me. Appreciate you watching.